Sir, there's a C.I.D. man waiting for you outside. Should I let him in?
Yes, Sergeant. Let him in.
You're the only one in the squad that knows I'm a C.I.D. man, and it's absolutely essential that it will remain a secret so that my efficiency won't be impaired. Do you understand?
Sergeant Towser knows.
Yeah, I know. I had to tell him I wanted to get to see you, but I know that he won't tell a soul under my circumstances.
He told me. He told me there was a C.I.D. man outside waiting to see me.
That bastard! I'll have to throw a security check on him. I wouldn't leave any secret documents laying around here if I were you, not until I make my report.
I don't get any top secret documents.
That's the kind I mean. Lock them up where Sergeant Towser can't get his hands on them.
Sergeant Towser has the only key to the cabinet.
I'm afraid we're wasting time. These are personal correspondence from the hospital that have been signed by the name Washington Irving. Have you seen of these?
No.
How about these?
No.
There's a man who signed these names in your squadron.
Which one? There are two names here.
Either one. We figured Washington Irving and Irving Washington are just one man, and that he's using them just to throw us off track. It's done very often, you know.
I don't think there is a man with either of those names in my squadron.
He's a lot cleverer than we thought. He's using a third name and posing as someone else. And I think I know what that name is. How about this?
I've never seen it before.
Do you know who A.T. Chaplin is?
He's a group chaplain.
That locks it up! Washington Irving is a group chaplain.
A.T. Tapman is the group chaplain.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why would a group chaplain write this on a letter?
Perhaps somebody else did it and forged his name on it.
Why would somebody want to forge the group chaplain's name?
Perhaps to escape detection.
You may be right. Maybe we're confronted with a gang of two men who just happen to have two opposite names. Yes, I'm sure that's it. One man up in the squadron, one up at the hospital, and one at the chaplain. That makes three, doesn't it? You sure you haven't seen any of these names before?
No, I will assign them if I had.
With whose name? Yours or Washington Irving's?
My name. I don't even know Washington Irving's name.
Major, I'm glad you're in the clear. That means that we can finally be able to work together. And I'm going to need every man I can get. According to my reports, somewhere in the European theater of operations is the man who's trying to get his hands on communication. And this is addressed to you. Do you have any idea who this could be?
No.
Well, I have a pretty good idea. That bastard, Towser. What else would he run around shooting his mouth off about me? Now you keep an eye open and let me know the minute anyone talks about Washington Irving. I'll throw a security check on that chaplain and everyone else here in the squadron.
Who was that man who just went out of your office?
He was the C.I.D. man.
Like hell he was. I'm the only C.I.D. man around here. I'm a very sick man. I got a bad cold from my hospital from a fighter pilot. And I have a bad case of pneumonia.
I'm very sorry.
A lot of good that does to me. I don't want your sympathy. I just want you to know what I'm going through. According to my report, I came down to warn you that Washington Irving seems to have shifted his base of operation from the hospital to your squadron. And you haven't heard anyone around here talking about Washington Irving, have you?
As a matter of fact, I have. The man was just in here. He was talking about Washington Irving.
Was he really? This is exactly what we need to crack the case wide open. You keep him under surveillance for 24 hours a day, while I just go to the hospital and write my superiors for instructions.
I saw a guy jumping out of your window and going up the road. Didn't you see him?
Yes.
He was wearing pajamas too.
He was talking to me.
I thought it looked mighty suspicious to me. A man jumping out of the window in pajamas. At first, I thought it was you. But then, no, it wasn't. You weren't hightailing into Mexico, were you? He didn't mention anything about Washington Irving, did he?
As a matter of fact, he did.
He did? That's great. I'll go right up there after him. It would be best if I went incognito. I'll go explain the whole situation to the medical tent and have them send me there as a patient. Thank you for your cooperation, Major. I'll report to you later. And will you please keep an eye out for that bastard Towser?
Washington Irving saying, anonymous, John Milton.
You're the only one in the squadron who knows I'm a C.I.D. man, and it's absolutely essential that it remain a secret, so then that bastard! Let's start again, let me stop. Either one. We figured Washington Irving and Irving Washington are just one man, and that he's using them just to throw us off track. It's done very often, you know.
I don't think there is a man with either of those names in my squadron.
Well, I'll be damned. It's a lot cleverer than we thought. Using a third person and posing as someone else. I think I know what that person is. Who the fuck is it, lad? You may be right. According to my reports. Here's some cookies.
Wow.
I have to shoot you.